All right, everybody. So today at Suncoast Audio, we received our Clarisys Audio Auditoriums. These are nearly 7 feet tall. These are the Studio Plus that you can see over here. And then we have the minuets in the back room, which I think you guys have seen on other videos. So all three single panel models available here at Suncoast Audio to listen to. We will be debuting the multi-panel model at the Florida Audio Expo. Well, that's the plan, at least. So anyway, let me show you guys the differences. We went with the Blackout edition for the auditoriums, and I'll explain, or Mike will explain the differences you can see with the crossovers, the grades, and some other things. So I'll have Mike explain.
Sure, yeah. So as you can see with the Studio Plus, this is kind of the standard issue from Clarisys. So down here on the outrigger, this is just bare aluminum, and then you have the black gloss finish here. Obviously the speaker's finished with the black gloss, but we've got more aluminum here in just bare aluminum. Same thing goes for all of the little side pieces here. So all along the speaker, it's just standard bare aluminum, which looks beautiful in its own right, in my opinion.
And these are the matching crossover. These are the external crossovers, and unlike some companies, we don't charge you extra for the best parts in the crossover. The best parts in the crossover are included with the speakers.
Yeah, so the crossover is obviously bare aluminum as well. The sides are the same as these new Studio Plus Blackout, but just so you know, that's one difference there. So that's about it, as far as the little technical details. So coming over to the
auditoriums.
Auditoriums here, we've got, so the full grill is blacked out. It's beautiful. All of the little details that I just showed you are all blacked out.
Yeah.
I think one of the biggest standouts is for sure the outrigger.
Yeah, it's all black.
It's just beautiful. It's a matte black finish, so it's a good contrast between the gloss finish that you get with the standard.
Yeah.
So yeah, they're just incredible. I mean, it's basic, but man, just that little touch, and you get an absolute beautiful speaker.
And then also here, Mike, you can see you've got a silver finish on the
Correct.
Studio Plus here, which is this is a mid-range tweeter ribbon. In the Auditorium, you get a separate mid-range and a separate tweeter ribbon as well. So you can see that it's all black there as well.
Don't forget to show the crossover.
The crossovers, you can see back here. So again, it's also blacked out compared to the Studio Plus version.
Yeah.
These cables that you see, that's the exact same wiring that is inside the speaker, and that is included. For jumpers, you can use your jumpers of choice. I mean, these copper ones, all copper ones, come with the crossover, but
great.
And they're good. But we've got some nice Shinyata ones that we like to use. And we're using Shinyata speaker cables. And hiding back here is our, what is this, Mike?
That's the Typhon.
The Typhon, that's right. The Typhon T2 hiding back there. So the amplifier connects to the Typhon T2 through a special, I believe it's a 30 amp connector. So you basically connect from the normal 15 amp IEC of the amplifier, and then you come back here to the Typhon T2, and it's got a special connector there. And then from here to the wall. So we've got Omega there. So currently...
It's just nice to see everything's blacked out now.
Yeah, it looks incredible. And that is not an extra. That is an option. Yeah. So if you said, I want to order my minuets, my Studio Plus, or my auditoriums, or whatever in the Blackout version, that is not an extra cost. So just like any color, any raw color, if we've actually got a pair going to Utah that I believe is like a really pretty blue with like a copper grill. So the grills are going to be like a copper color. So it's going to be pretty cool to see. And then we've sold ones in silver and white and Ferrari red and all kinds of different colors. So any raw color, because it doesn't really cost any more to paint, red than it does black. So that's one of the benefits with the Clarisys speakers. Sound, we just got these set up about an hour ago, and it's mind-blowing. The bass is out of this world. I mean, you're talking like subterranean bass. I know that Florian mentioned that they start producing sound at 10 hertz, which is crazy. That's, of course, like 6 or whatever dB down, but they're definitely flat to 20 hertz. So they're phenomenal. The Studio Plus, also incredible bass in their own right. They're flat down to 24 hertz. And the Minuets, which everybody has been loving, the reviews on the Minuets have been great. The show reports, check out the positive feedback in the Dagogo reviews that just got posted a week or so ago on the Minuets. And you'll see they all talk about the bass. They can't believe it. Even the little Minuets go down to about 25, 26, somewhere in there. So they'll definitely rattle your ass sitting in the chair. So yeah. The benefit to a ribbon speaker, total cohesion. So you've got the exact same material in the tweeter, the mid range, the bass driver, all the exact same material. So when an instrument frequency is spanning multiple drivers, it's so coherent. And we've run a number of tests on a variety of different instruments, and that's the thing right away. There's no, one material is in the woofer, one in the mid-range, different in the tweeter. That you can also have great speakers there, and they're all very, very good. But the benefit of a ribbon, if somebody said, why a ribbon, that's one of the big benefits. Plus, it's also open at the back, so you get like a really open, airy sound, and there's no cabinet resonances at all. So, I mean, you can change the footers if you want. We just have gliders down here because we're kind of fine-tuning the positioning. So these are, yeah, these are just Home Depot gliders. Makes it easy for us to slide them around and kind of inch them into place and tweak them as we go along. A lot of people ask about what are these diffusers back here. These are just cheapy diffusers that we have to block the absorption panels. Now they look totally inadequate that we get the auditoriums in here, but you don't want absorption with a panel speaker. You basically just a regular room is fine. I mean, if you've got some plants behind them, fine. But that's another benefit to a panel speaker is that you don't really need you don't need to spend a lot of money on room treatments. I mean, it's not going to matter. So in fact, it'll be detrimental. So less is more. Again, diffusion is fine, but no absorption. So you don't want these absorption panels like these Cinemaround Premiums here from Vicoustics. If you're running a dipole speaker, a panel speaker, you really don't want any absorption because it's just going to absorb. Or an Omni like an MBL, same situation. You don't want absorption. So.
And it has to be heard to be believed.
Yeah.
Seriously, you can hear it on the videos and it sounds great.
Yeah.
But to be in the room with these speakers,
yes,
it is.
It's mind-blowing. It's like if you close your eyes, because I do find that they're so big, you end up like while you're listening, you're just staring at the speakers going, my God, they're huge. But if you close your eyes, you honestly think you're at the venue. And it really is. Believe it or not, we're too much to my amazement, we have a gentleman that got word that we're getting these tomorrow morning, and he hopped on the red-eye plane from Seattle to come and listen to him. He's supposed to be here in about an hour or so, and he wanted to hear him with the VAC. So I warned him they're fresh out of the box, but he couldn't wait. So
they sound great fresh out of the box.
They do sound great fresh out of the box. How long a break-in do they need? My calculations for all the models has been 9 days, 24/7. So just put in a little integrated, put a little stereo amp, whatever, run them for 9 days, 24/7, and they'll be fully broken in. That's my calculations. Now, most people don't do that. They listen for a couple hours a day, and then after, a few weeks, they're broken in. So that's perfectly fine as well. But for here in the store, we'll hook them up to probably the block amps, or maybe we'll bring in a Constellation little stereo amp and run it all weekend and just put time on them, just put a playlist on repeat. So yeah, that's the differences. And then the Minuets are about 2/3 the size of these Studio Pluses. So you can see as you go up, they're definitely quite a bit bigger with the Auditorium. So yeah, anything else, Mike?
It's just a beautiful speaker.
Yeah.
They're incredible.
Yeah, the fit, the finish. They come in giant flight cases. They come now with the bases on them. The folks at Clarisys wanted the ultimate client experience. So you get the flight cases, you stand them up, and they're sitting on a platform with essentially a rope that you pull. You can just slide the speaker right out, so you don't have to assemble it anymore. They come pre-assembled from the factory now. So that's a small change that they made. It was never a big deal putting the bases on, but the folks at Clarisys felt it was great just to be able to pop the top off and slide them out and set them up and rock and roll. So.
Well, we had these set up in 20 minutes.
If that. Yeah. The hardest part was getting them off the truck.
Correct,
They
yeah.
brought a truck that was a little too small, so it was tough to maneuver in the truck. But our team got them off, and we were set up and running in no time. So I'm gonna play a song here, guys. I'll just keep the video running. I've got the song queued up and let you guys take a listen. Keep in mind, they've only got about an hour on them. We'll play some more videos as we get things broken in. So have a listen.
When are you gonna come down? When are you going to land? I should have stayed on the farm, should have listened to my old man. No, you can't hold me forever, I didn't sign up with you. I'm not a present for your friends to open. This boy's too young to be singing the blues. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back to my plow, back to the howling old owl in the woods, hunting the horny-backed toad. Oh, I finally decided my future lies beyond the yellow brick road. So what do you think you'll do then? Let they shoot down your plane? It'll take you a couple of vodka and tonics to get you on your feet again. Maybe you'll get a replacement. There's plenty like me to be found. Mongrels who ain't got a penny, sniffing for tidbits like you on the ground. So goodbye, yellow brick road, where the dogs of society howl. You can't plant me in your penthouse. I'm going back in the horny back door. Oh, we're finally deciding my future lies. We're finally deciding my future lies. We're finally deciding my future lies beyond the yellow brick Thank you so much, everyone. Peace.